Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on the previous video, we discussed adding integers, adding positive and negative numbers. And if you did not watch that video, I highly recommend that you watch that video right now. Just as a quick review, whenever you're adding numbers, if they have the same sign, meaning they're both positive, like 5 plus 7, or they're both negative, negative 5 plus negative 7, it's pretty simple. You just add the numbers, keep the same signs. So 5 positives plus 7 positives is 12 positives. 5 negatives plus 7 negatives is 12 negatives. That was the case if the signs were the same. Now, if the signs were different, for example, 5 plus negative 7, we said that, yes, we are still adding, which is good. However, we talked about how we're combining numbers going in different directions. So actually, we have to subtract them. 7 minus 5, which is 2, and then keep the sign of the largest number. So that would be negative 2. Or if I had something like negative 5 plus positive 7, again, we subtract them, keep the sign of the largest number, that would give you 2. And again, I recommend you watch the previous video to talk more about that. But now let's talk about subtraction. What if I gave you something like this? 2 minus negative 3. First thing I want you to notice, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are no longer adding. We are not adding. Now it says subtraction. And this is where I need to be very clear and stern with you, ladies and gentlemen. We do not add in this class. We do not subtract in this class. Okay, we are not going to subtract negative numbers in this class. That is not something we do. Our brains just don't process that very well. So what we're going to do is that we're going to apply the acronym that I taught you way back when to change this problem into an addition problem. So again, notice that we are not adding, so I'm not going to mess with the subtraction. So I'm going to use keep, change, or KCC to change this into an addition problem. All right, it's going to be the same problem, but now from an addition perspective. If you don't remember why that works, don't worry about it. Just know that, again, when you are subtracting and there's negative numbers involved, don't try it, okay? Please do not try it, just use KCC. So we're going to keep the positive 2. We're going to change the subtraction to addition. So now it's addition, which is awesome. And we're going to change the negative 3 to a positive 3. Ladies and gentlemen, look, 2 plus 3. What's 2 plus 3? It's 5. That is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Once you change it to addition, then just follow the addition rules. They're both positive. They're going in the positive direction. So it's going to be positive 5. That's it. And for reference, these are my notes from back then. This is number 19. So just as before, when we're subtracting, we're not going to subtract. We're going to change it to addition using KCC. Look at this other example that is very similar to the one that we just saw, but it's still different. Negative 2 minus negative 3. Again, notice how we are not adding. That is not addition. So I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to use keep, change, just like I'm doing over here. We're going to keep the negative 2, change the subtraction to addition. So that's good. And change the negative 3 to a positive 3. Now notice, we're now going to apply the addition rules that we learned already. One of them wants to be negative. The other one wants to be positive. So I'm actually going to subtract them. 3 minus 2 is 1. There's more positives than negatives. So my answer would be positive 1. And that's it. When we have subtraction, we don't subtract. We use KCC, change it to addition, and then apply the rules that we learned for addition. All right. Here's another example. 1 minus 6, that would give me a negative number because I'm taking away more than what I have. So I'm going to keep, change the positive 6 to negative 6. Notice how I have more negatives. I'm going to subtract them because they have different signs. 6 minus 1 is 5. So my answer would be negative 5. Here's another one. 1 minus negative 8. Again, we don't want to subtract, so we're going to change it. Keep, change. We keep the 1. We change the subtraction to addition. Good. That's exactly what we want. We change the negative 8 to a positive 8. 1 plus 8 is 9. Again, if it's subtraction, change it to addition using KCC and then just follow the addition rules. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't subtract, change it to addition using KCC, and then follow the rules that we just learned for addition. And if you don't remember those rules, go and watch the previous video. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I know that was short. Please be careful, take your time, write the problem down, use KCC, change it to addition, and then follow the addition rules that we just